Hey everyone, this is Denon Hansen coming to you live from Cuenca, Spain, and I'm here with my friend Tim Brazier. Tim is a fellow TtMadrid alum. Tim, why don't you go ahead and tell us a little bit about yourself, why you came to Spain, why you chose TtMadrid, and what's going on?
Okay, so I'm an Australian. I'm a little bit older, but I chose Madrid, and I chose TtMadrid predominantly because the Spanish language. I wanted to come and learn a new language, indulge myself in another culture, and who doesn't want to live in Spain, right? And with a bit of research, I found TtMadrid. They offered me the ability to teach English, which is something I've always wanted to do. My dad was a teacher, and it sort of felt something more rewarding than what I did previously. Not that there's anything wrong with it, but you just want something that's really rewarding in your role, and they really gave me that opportunity. The course itself was fantastic.
Nice.
They really sort of gave me they made everything fantastic for me when I got there. They gave me a lot of tips and a lot of ideas, and really gave me a leg up on how to secure work here. So why Madrid? For me, Madrid was, it's the centre of Spain. It's the capital of Spain. The culture was something that appealed to me, and I thought, well, if I'm in Madrid, then you can shoot to anywhere you want in Madrid on the fast train, and
Absolutely.
all that came together. I just thought, well, that just sounds like a great opportunity for me, and that's what I did.
Yeah, ditto, man.
Yeah.
So Tim, we did different courses through TtMadrid. So I did the 4-week intensive course on site. Tim, you did, I believe it was called the Lifestyles course?
It was a lifestyle course, yeah.
Okay.
Yep, so for the lifestyle course, there was a online program that you studied in my home. I think it was 120 hours all up, and you pass online, you're certified to do your teaching, but you've never had the experience of teaching. So the lifestyle, I think it's Lifestyle Plus actually.
Okay.
It doesn't matter. The Lifestyle Plus course gives you the opportunity for the teachers to come in, and you have observed teaching practices because it's daunting for the first time to come in and do it, and so you get to practice on some students there with the assistance and the support of somebody who's done it all before.
Yeah.
So what you do is you do the 6 teaching practices, and they give you feedback on everyone, and lo and behold, what do you know? Every time they tell you something, adjust this for the next time, you improve, and by the time you get to number 6, I pretty much nailed it. There's no doubt. No, I'm kidding, but the improvement's important, and also the confidence you get out of it, and having someone supporting you, it was great.
Yeah. I don't know, but I first going into the TEFL course was I had my doubts that I'd feel prepared to teach a bunch of adult students English after only 6 courses. How did you feel the same way, and how did you feel by the end of it?
Yeah, well, there's no doubt you're daunted because it's the unknown, right? So we're all scared of the unknown. And that moment of what happens if I get a question that I can't answer, and you just get that. You take a lot of solace from the fact that you really do know how to speak English better than whoever else you're in the class with, but you almost just need to live it for those 6 times with the support to feel that confidence, and then you're away.
Yeah, I would say the same. After the 6th class, even before the 6th class, I felt very confident teaching English to a group of adults, even advanced level adults. So definitely options for those of you. Some of you are able to come for the more intensive course, the 4 weeks course, all on site. Regardless, you're going to get practice teaching real students.
Sure. Yeah.
As scary as it is, you'll get the practice and the confidence that comes with it.
And you also get the opportunity while you're there to observe the teachers teaching, and also to observe other students teaching. So you can see the right things and some of the mistakes that other people make. So while you're watching other people teach for the first time, you can see, you can pick up from them. They're the mistakes they made as a co-amateur. Yeah. And you can learn from other people's mistakes as well as learning from your own. Yeah. And we all make them.
Absolutely. In spades.
5,000, yeah.
So we are in, as I said, we're in a town called Cuenca, which is about 2 hours southeast by drive from Madrid.
Yeah.
Super accessible. You can arrive by train as well. It's about 3 hours by train, I believe, from Madrid. All in all, I think we spent it was about $35 a night, or €35 a night for Airbnb in a small town outside of Cuenca. rented a car for the weekend for €70. So split that by 3 people, it's about $30 plus for the whole weekend, or maybe more. I think I'm misadding. But anyhow,
good thing you're an English teacher and not a maths teacher.
So maybe 40, 45 for the whole weekend. So Friday to Sunday. So you can definitely experience Spain on a budget, and if you're careful, if you want to bring groceries, it's great. If you want to treat yourselves to a drink at one of the bars in Cuenca, I highly recommend this bar we're at. It's called Grote, and I believe it's probably Spanish for grotto because the inside looks like a super sweet cave. This bar is located right along the Huecar River, which was one of the two that divides Cuenca. The other, I believe, is the Júcar. So, sorry, go ahead.
No. Well, what do you know? A town is built near a river because no matter where you go, everybody needs the water supply. That's
Go
true.
figure. Yeah. So the town was actually established, I think, in 714 AD by the Moors. It had been sort of overlooked during the Roman occupancy, but the Moors recognized sort of the strategic location of a fortress built between these two gorges. Created by the river. So they established a fortress originally called Cuenca, and that became the town of Cuenca. It was later conquered finally by the Spaniards in, I think, 1174, and in the centuries that followed had enjoyed prosperity for its textile industry. Went through certain economic and population decline during the Franco era, and in the most recent decades has enjoyed a boom in tourism and the increase in population and economy, that comes with it. So Tim, Cuenca was your idea. What was the impetus or the inspiration?
Well, it just sort of came about more than anything. It just came about more than anything else. Every Monday morning in my class for Spanish, we talk about what we did on the weekend just to sort of get us speaking Spanish, and they call it a warmer. And so we talk about our weekend, and our teacher last weekend had come to Cuenca, and so I just listened to him speak about it, and it appealed to me because he said it was not a large town, and because there's not many tourists. I know it's hypocritical to find a place where there's no tourists and come and be a tourist, but I think that it's like so many of us, and we all do it, and we should do it. We go to Sevilla, we go to Malaga, we go to Alicante, we go to Barcelona, and so the opportunity to come to a smaller town with less tourists, which is, I can't say more Spanish because Barcelona and Madrid are Spanish.
Yeah,
right?
very much so.
But the concentration of tourists is less. So there's a more Spanish feel, and I thought that's really appealing. It just really sounds like fun. I googled the pictures, and I thought, well, yes, not only does it sound like fun, but I really have to see like those hanging houses on the cliffs.
Absolutely,
have to see that. Have to climb the mountain, and there's a lot of more natural things around. There's a lake. There's a limestone. There's a natural limestone mountain that should be beautiful. We'll go there tomorrow. Can't wait to see that.
Yeah.
But also, I like the idea that just to take the car and to drive here, go at your own pace, and you see more of the countryside when you're driving, or I do.
Yeah.
Because I can't nap when I'm driving. so I get to see it all, and 100 kilometres an hour is less than 200 kilometres an hour. So,
yes.
So you really go, and we went through some backtracks today, and they're just beautiful, and you just feel like it's like you're more in Spain than,
absolutely,
and you're closer to it than what you are at the window of a train. Of course, the fast trains are fantastic.
Oh god!
But it was just different. So Cuenca's that different type of touring of Spain, as opposed to sort of jetting to Barcelona for the weekend.
Yeah.
And that just appealed.
Yeah, and I wish I could take you guys on a walking tour of Cuenca. I think that would take a bit longer than we have. But I've linked my profile in the description if you want to add me. You can see I'll post pictures from Cuenca. It's extremely picturesque. There's a lot to check out. It's super accessible by foot. And again, many sites you can see for free if you're on a budget. So that's a plus for me.
Sounds good.
For sure. And for more information on easy travel day, weekend trips, day trips from Madrid, how to travel around Madrid, see some cool sites, go to the travel blog at www.TtMadrid.com. I have their main website linked now. I will also add a link to their blog as well. So till next time. Bye.